Hello, I have a school video project. So I guess this is the perfect opportunity for me to show you what I've been working on, in my free time. And why making a data pack is sometimes painful. Anyways, welcome to my creative world. If you're new here, please ignore the top and bottom black lines because I do not play in full screen mode, because I only have one monitor. What I have been doing is I've been recreating a boss known as Astrum Aureus from Terraria Calamity mod into Minecraft. Here's what I have so far. I have a rudimentary AI. It can choose which direction it wants to go. Particles tell me what it's doing easily. And if I go into survival mode, it will chase me. But it is stupid and cannot go around walls. And it lost interest in it. And fixing that pathfinding is what I decided to do over the weekend. I did not know how to format it, so I just kind of rolled with it and made a bunch of clips. Here's a bunch of the clips of me suffering now. Oh, if I type anything. This is why This is why I put it off for the last few days.
Please.
So here's what we
have.
have.
To record it all.
We have attack.mc function. This
Do
needs
something. What do you mean?
doing. Oh, I'm super glad that I made these two things. If I didn't, then I would have to make them. Hold on.
Yeah, that's tag, right?
Putting what were they called again? One piece of text in these spots.
Kidding me?
It is load.
Gonna work.
Okay.
Working.
I got it to work. Hey, welcome back. Now, I guess it's time that I actually show you what I did. So here is the pathfinding loop that boss goes through. First, it starts in attack and or wander mode, the only two modes that have pathfinding. Then it goes into the pathfind loop, which sees if it can see its target, and if it cannot, it will choose a path. Once it can, after all of its paths have been executed, it will go back to attack or wander mode, depending on where it was. Attack mode, however, has an extra thing, the pathfind time limit and the pathfind aggro system, to make sure that it doesn't get stuck pathfinding and will eventually lose interest in you. Luckily, pathfinding was the painful bit. Now I can go on to the fun stuff. The attack pattern. The proposed attack pattern for this Minecraft version of the boss will be a laser slash punch for melee, a laser slash jump, another laser slash punch, the exact same as this one up here, then a jump, and if it's under 75% health, or maybe like 2/3% health, depending on what I feel like doing, it will do a teleport, similar to the original boss in Terraria Calamity mod. Also, just a bit of a sidetrack, I thought I fixed this texture. That pixel should be... Actually, all these pixels should be one over to the right. Hey look, it has suddenly been fixed. So the first attack, the lasers, or I said laser, it's actually multiple lasers, will be as follows. Imagine this being the boss, here's the player, and what we intend it to do is just shoot a couple lasers that eventually come over and reach the player in a sort of spread-like pattern. Not really specifically anything, just spread out in more than just one point. Luckily, I already had the code mostly completed when I was bored at school to finish this, or do it. So we got attack function, and all the other ones for everyone cares to see, but it doesn't really matter, because kind of boring to watch code being coded. And in all honesty, it's probably much more fun to see what that code creates. Currently, this is what it creates. You have owl. You have laser. And they spread. Funny thing about this, though, is that I had to use a random number generator to get the vertical spread, since spread players does horizontal spread. Also, if at a high angle for some reason, or sometimes, maybe it's just if it's in water, I don't know, the spread players doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on there. And then, guess what? I have now finished the jump command, which has this one, ignore the plus sign, this one, this one, this one, if anyone really cares, ignore that as well. And here's it in action. Wait for it, there it goes. Lands right on top of me. Huh. Why did it jump again? Alright. And, well, as you can see, it is pretty accurate with its jumps. Wah. And such with all the with all the previous ones, I'm going to show off the command last, I think, attack again. So we have this, scores this one with all this. Do I remember what this does? No, I don't have time. Oh wait, it just teleports to a random spot. Then this, which summons a ton of these, and these, which turns these to face in outward directions. But I don't know of anyone yet who really cares. So, here it is again. We shall see again what this does. It happens right after the jump. Jumps, then particles, then it teleports away. As of yet, these things do not have code. They do not have any commands running to make them do anything. Also, I need to get rid of the particles, and this is a placeholder model. And again, I have kind of already did most of the code commands already. So we got the original things that I made previously with Zone AI, and then other stuff goes to this, and this, which then forms itself into making this work. Oh. Well, as you can see, it explodes when it hits something. But with a more obvious thing, here it is. Up, punch it, and it goes into the ground. Yay! Deadly homing missiles. Except we don't actually know what they look like, because I haven't made the model yet. But if it's anything to go off of, because I'm just remaking a boss from a mod of another game, it should look something like this. And finally, to make the model of the attack, because I'm not going to be making the model of the boss here. Alright, this will be in the main body, do this here, rotate. And then we duplicate. Color palette, grab the main color, up, 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 except add more detail than that. Click, 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 click. Okay, does this look good? Alright, this looks probably fine. Red color palette dots. That looks fine. So now that I think about it, this kind of thing could be remedied with an animated texture. Now you see, I already made a lot of these things in advance, but I don't know what happened here. This is lovely. It just got worse. I fixed it, kind of. Alright, I guess it's time to see if it worked. Alright, it looks like I got it properly working now. And I've now fixed it even more, adding some animated textures. What is this? Flame circling around it. I added the little tiny thing. And I forgot to get rid of the particle effects. Okay, I got rid of the particles now. And I also fixed the commands that summoned this thing. Anyways, with that, because I'm not going to make a boss model, because it's going to take much more than just simple little animated texture, I guess I'm done here. And I'm just going to finish it off with showing what we got so far via boss fight.